Good evening, everybody. It's Deanna Nichols, Blue Diamond with doTERRA, and we are here for our weekly event, Essential Oils Are Not Magic Beans. Every Sunday night at 9 p.m. we meet right here, and we talk for about 30 minutes, specifically about a topic, and the title is Essential Oils Are Not Magic Beans because a lot of times I talk to people who want to improve or maintain their health, and they think that they can just continue with their normal habits and then just sprinkle a little essential oil on it. And I'm here to tell you that there's much more to a wellness lifestyle than essential oils. Essential oils are a huge part, and they have made, without a doubt, the biggest difference for me of anything that I have done to turn my health around and become a healthy person and maintain a healthy lifestyle. But there are other things. And one thing that's very interesting about doTERRA is that although we are the world's largest essential oil company and the best by far as quality, just unparalleled in quality, we're also the #1 direct selling business in the US, but we're also distinctive in that we are the only essential oil company that talks about nutrition. Nutrition is the foundation for wellness. And so if you want to be at your peak wellness, there are going to be some changes that you're going to need to make in your nutrition. You just are not going to get the full benefits out of the essential oils that you're looking for without proper nutrition. There's a few reasons for that because, #1, essential oils are amazing and powerful. They can do a lot for you. They can help you. They can ease discomfort in different parts of your body and different systems of your body fairly quickly. But if you're looking for long-term wellness, then essential oils do not contain calories. They do not contain protein. They do not contain vitamins. So there are other parts of plants that you need that are not just the part that has the essential oils in it. That's why we have supplements as well as essential oils. So I'm going to show you a few of the supplements that have a huge impact on wellness and particularly weight management. Give me 1 second, I'll turn my camera around. So just quickly, I'm going to go through some of these. You can see women's phytoestrogen complex. When you have healthy hormone balance, then it's going to be easier for you to have a healthy weight. Your body tends to want to hold on to weight in certain areas when you have hormone imbalance, and so that's one supplement that can be a game changer. Mito2 Max, I would say, is crucial for everybody every day. That's going to help with healthy adrenals, and your adrenals make this little thing called cortisol, and if you have high cortisol from stress, improper sleep and things like that, improper diet, like drinking caffeine and taking energy drinks and things like that, you're going to have high cortisol, and that's going to cause you to hold on to weight as well. Zendocrine is a very important supplement because it helps to get rid of toxins. Guess where your body holds on to toxins? Inside your fat cells. So keeping those cleansing organs clear, super important. Terrazyme. Properly digesting your food and breaking it down so that you can actually utilize it for nutrition and energy, etc. is important. So Terrazyme with each meal. And then, without question, the Lifelong Vitality Pack. This is our #1 best-selling product. Isn't that crazy? We're an essential oil company, and our #1 best-selling product is this 3-pack of supplements. Wonder why that is? Well, because the foundation of wellness is nutrition, and this is our nutritional supplement pack. I recently did something that I have never done before in 4 years of sharing doTERRA, and that is when somebody came to me and said they wanted to work on some areas of their health. Instead of sharing essential oils with them, I shared 2 weeks worth of the Lifelong Vitality Pack. And I was a little nervous because I wasn't sure what they would notice in 2 weeks, and the 2 things they wanted to work on was energy and sleep. And in 6 days, he came back to me and said, I don't know what is in these, and I don't care because I'm sleeping well, and my wife says that I'm not keeping her up at night either, so she's sleeping better, and I have so much more energy, and I'm so excited about this. And that is because we have lots and lots of holes in our nutrition, and I don't care how healthy you eat. I would say that 99% of you watching this do not eat healthy or healthy enough. But even if you ate everything from your garden and everything that you shot yourself out in the forest, there's still going to be holes in your nutrition just because of the fact that things are different in our world today. There's just a lot of things that are the animals are eating that they didn't have access to 50 years ago. There's different things missing from the soil that were there 50 years ago. And so these are going to fill in the holes for you. doTERRA literally, and I'm not exaggerating or overstating, they literally search the world for the best ingredients. And they search for those because they know that they're going to help give us the most nutritional fill-ins where we're missing in our diet. And one of the biggest things about the Lifelong Vitality Pack is that we have something called polyphenols in that Microplex supplement. And that is something that's greatly missing from even organic fruits and vegetables. And when you take most other supplements, and I would say it's almost all other supplements, those polyphenols that are, if there's any, the polyphenols that are in those supplements are coming from coffee and tea, not from real fruits and vegetables. And doTERRA uses real fruit and vegetables. So that's just a big difference in the quality of our ingredients. So I would just encourage you that if you're not getting the results you're looking for in your health with just using the essential oils, I would say this right here is the foundation. And so a healthy diet and then supplementing with the Lifelong Vitality Pack is crucial. The other thing is probiotics. There is a huge, not huge, well, I think it's huge, but there's a study out that was probably released in the last 3 years that shows that people who struggle with obesity, they are lacking particular probiotics in their gut. And so having healthy gut flora, good bacteria in your gut, can actually help you to maintain a healthy weight. So make sure that you are taking probiotics. And we have two versions. We have a pill form and a powder form. And our probiotics far surpass others because unlike other probiotics on the market, we have a process that we use, a proprietary process, whereby the probiotics do not get killed by your stomach acid before they get to where they need to go. And so you're going to get a lot more benefit. You won't just be taking a lot of something that's going to be dead before it reaches its destination. You can either use the kids version or the adult version. The kids version is powder. You can add it to stuff, or you can eat it like a pixie stick. It's lots of fun. I never met anybody who didn't like the PB Assist Junior. The PB Assist Plus is a capsule, doesn't taste like anything. If you can't swallow a capsule, or if you just like to taste pixie sticks, then you have this other option. Okay, and that's great for kids. A little bit of natural strawberry melon flavor in there that's pretty yummy. I would be remiss if I did not mention the Slim and Sassy Metabolic Blend. It comes in an oil form. I personally prefer to use the soft gels because they're easy, they don't taste like anything, and I can just add one with my other supplements that I take at every meal. And that is really great to help fight off cravings for me, help my body have a normal insulin response and a healthy blood sugar level, help me to feel satiated when I eat my meals. And I just find that when I skip my Slim and Sassy, I am craving a bunch of stuff throughout the day, and I'm eating more and feeling hungry a lot more for junky food, like not as healthy food either. So this has made a huge difference for me. We have a DigestZen oil, of course, but the DigestZen soft gels are just easy peasy. So you can just take one of those with each meal if you have digestive struggles, just to make sure if you're not properly digesting your food, then of course you're going to either, well, you're just going to have problems consuming the proper amounts of nutrition. Then there are some of our basic essential oils that come in pretty much all of our basic kits. We already kind of talked about the digestive blend if you prefer to just use the oil that comes in most of the kits, so you would already have that. Lemon, drinking lemon in your drinking water in something like this glass bottle every day. And people sometimes, I say drink lemon in your water, people think that means like drink 1 drop a day or 2 drops a day. I'm talking like 10 or 15 drops a day throughout the day in all your drinking water is going to help to break down toxins. It's going to help you to fight off cravings. It's just going to help you to get rid of junk in your body, and you're just going to have a lot more energy. And so that is a huge health habit. And I'll tell you a little secret. I'm not saying that lemon oil is magic beans, because I never say that, but I will say that I ate super duper duper healthy, probably healthier than I would say 90% of America for 4 years before I started using essential oils. I was morbidly obese and in a wheelchair and just not doing well at all. And I had done pretty much everything I could think of to lose weight other than exercise because I was not able to do that. And I simply added to my very, very healthy whole food, unprocessed food, no sugar, no grain diet. I added drinking lemon essential oil in my water, and over the course of about 10 months, I lost 90 pounds, and then in just a little bit more, just a few more months, I lost a total of 110 pounds. So I can say very safely that lemon added to a very high nutrition diet and a healthy lifestyle is going to help you to maintain a healthy weight. Peppermint, using peppermint is just an oil that can help you to feel like you're done. Sometimes we just eat because we don't have that full feeling, and peppermint will kind of keep that curbed, so you can put a little bit in water and drink it. Frankincense, and you might be thinking, well, how is frankincense going to help me maintain a healthy weight? Well, I mentioned before about how your hormone levels have a lot to do with your weight and how you're holding on to weight or burning fat for energy. And frankincense is really powerful for the brain. I use it every day, twice a day, under my tongue. And frankincense helps to maintain, well, it helps to support a healthy pituitary gland. Your pituitary gland is the gland that tells all your other glands to make their hormones. So that's the gland that tells, your thyroid, your pancreas, your adrenals, your reproductive organs, how much hormone they need to be making. So if all those proper messages are getting through, then you're going to have a lot better chance of having healthy hormone levels. So I would say this is just an everyday wellness regimen thing that you should be doing. I've got Breathe, which is also in the basic kit, and you're like, what does that have to do with maintaining a healthy body weight? Well, I'll tell you. A lot of people struggle with not getting open airways while they sleep. And we know that can lead to weight gain and to holding on to weight. And it can also lead to other health struggles when you don't get the proper open airways at night. So diffusing this, putting this in a diffuser, putting it on your chest, this can help you to breathe better at night and get more restful sleep. When we get proper sleep, we are able to, our metabolism works better, our adrenals work better. I should have included lavender here. That's in the basic kits, and that's going to help you with more restful sleep as well. On Guard, and that's here because On Guard has ingredients in there that help to support a healthy thyroid, help to support a healthy inflammatory response, and a healthy immune system. This is all related to a healthy weight. So let me talk about now that we talked about a basis for our weight management, let's talk about some actual weight management products that doTERRA has. We have this we did talk about Slim and Sassy, but we also have this really awesome line of trim shakes. I used to be like, well, you don't need trim shakes if you're eating healthy. But I realized that when you are a busy mom and you have a busy lifestyle, you don't always have time to cook yourself a healthy meal. And this is a great way to start your day off in the morning. It only takes a couple of minutes to make a healthy trim shake. They're tasty and delicious. They don't have some chalky aftertaste. They don't have sweeteners or, how can I say this nicely? I don't want to say crappy ingredients because that's not nicely, but I would say that the majority of protein shakes on the market have well below substandard ingredients in them. And I am very confident in the ingredients that are in doTERRA's trim shakes. We don't have sugar in here. We also have a vegan one that if you don't consume dairy products, that can be an alternative. And I will say that I am for the most part paleo, meaning that I don't eat a lot of dairy, but and dairy actually bothers me unless it's raw dairy that is like grass-fed, organic. But the whey protein that is in here does not bother my digestive system, does not seem to cause an inflammatory response or anything for me. And so I've been very impressed with these, and I've been doing one for breakfast every day for a little over a year now. When I first added this to my healthy diet and my regimen that we already talked about up here, last year I had gained quite a bit of weight back with my pregnancy, and I was struggling to lose that weight. And all I did was I started doing a trim shake for breakfast every morning, in addition to the other supplements and oils I was already using. And I was able to lose about 45 pounds and was able to keep most of that off. And I'm now working on getting rid of some additional weight. And that's I'm gonna have to do some work on hormone balance, I think, for that to, because I'm at a little bit of a plateau right now. But these products right here made a huge difference for me. So I want to take the mystery out of the trim shakes. And so I'm going to show you how to make one that is actually delicious, that you're actually going to eat, and that you will want to eat more, for months and months at a time. Because what I've learned is if my food is not delicious and interesting, if it's like boring and tasteless or tastes bad, I might do it for a little while to lose some weight, but I'm not going to live like that. Nobody is. You're not going to stick to it. It has to be something you're going to stick to that you like, and it has to be fun and interesting and exciting. We have taste buds for a reason. We're supposed to enjoy life and enjoy our food. And so I want to make sure that you actually like using the trim shakes, and that you're actually getting good, proper nutrition. So if you just follow like the directions on the bottle, I don't think you're going to get a good experience with them. I think you need a little bit more information. I believe there needs to be more protein in here. I think there needs to be some other things added for texture and flavor, and I'm going to help you do that. It's going to take just a minute to show you how to make a proper trim shake. But before we go into that, I just want to take a minute and pause for a second and welcome everyone, because I know I've been seeing you all trickle in and start making your comments. And I want to thank you for being here on our event. I want to say that if you are a guest is somebody who does not have a wholesale customer or a wellness advocate account with doTERRA. So you're not currently purchasing doTERRA products through your own doTERRA account, and you've never been to an event, one of our Facebook Live events before. So this is a first-time guest, not somebody who's with doTERRA. And if you are a first-time guest, I would love for you to comment and say, hey, I am a guest. Again, meaning you do not have any kind of a doTERRA membership, and this is your first Facebook Live event with us. Then please say, I'm a guest, and I was invited by, and include the person's name. So we can thank them for inviting you and make sure that we can connect them with you so they know you were here. If you are a guest and you comment, and you actually qualify as a guest, then we're going to enter you into a drawing for a prize, and I will mail that out to you. I'm going to do a drawing through random.org, and I will contact you, and I will let you know if you are the winner. Okay? So we choose a winner every week, and it's a lot of fun to get an awesome prize in the mail. So I would love to do that for you. Secondly, I want to tell you two very important announcements before we finish up and do the second half of this with our trim shakes. Number one, doTERRA has two incredible promos happening right now, and I want you to stay till the end to make sure that you know how you can take advantage of them. But number one is called New Year, New You, and it's going on through the end of February, so we're coming down to the last few days here. It's an opportunity for you to get $100 in free essential oils, and I'm going to make sure you know how to do that by the end of the call. Secondly, starting tomorrow and going through Saturday, we have a really awesome buy one, get one free promotion going on, where you can, every day for 6 days, you can buy a doTERRA product and get one free. So you definitely want to have your own doTERRA membership so that you can get all the full benefits of the membership while you do the BOGOs. Now, can you place a BOGO order if you're not a doTERRA member? Yes, but you will miss out on a ton of other free stuff besides just the BOGO. We have amazing opportunities as members to get a lot more stuff free, including our shipping, rebates back on everything we buy, lots and lots of awesome education, and so I don't want you to miss that. The other thing is that if you are part of my Oil Shares support team, so you are enrolled as a wholesale customer or a wellness advocate on the Oil Shares team, or you're not affiliated with doTERRA at all, and you would like to learn more about essential oils, if you're in one of those two categories, so you're not part of another doTERRA team, then we have a secret Facebook event going on starting tomorrow morning, going through Saturday, where we're not only going to teach you about the products that are buy one, get one free, but we're going to do lots of extra drawings and giveaways and informational videos, and it's going to be really fun, lots of energy, lots of learning, lots of freebies. So if you're part of my team or you're were invited by somebody on my team to just learn more, about oils and you're thinking about maybe getting some oils, we'd like to invite you. And so make sure that you let the person that invited you or the person that invited you or your upline on my team, let them know that you want to be added to that secret Facebook event because it starts tomorrow and you don't want to miss it. Okay. Now let's dive into our trim shakes. So you can see we have 3 flavors. Right now, this, orange cream flavor is a limited time only product. Really hoping they keep it around because it's awesome. And there's no artificial things in here that are making this taste like oranges. This is because it has the wild orange essential oil added to it. Okay, so whenever doTERRA flavors something, they use natural flavorings. It's like when you there's these orange snack foods that some people eat, and there's nothing naturally orange occurring in them at all. And so it's not like that. This is made because of, it's orangey colored because of wild orange essential oil. Then we have a chocolate shake, and we have a vanilla shake. I like to stick mostly with the vanilla because I can make the vanilla into almost any flavor I want because I'm creative when it comes to food and cooking because, you know, I like to eat. And I like to enjoy my food. But with the other flavors, it just kind of makes things easier. So you don't have to add anything to chocolate. It's already chocolate. You don't have to add anything to the orange. It's already orange. But if you want to have more versatility, then this vanilla shake is really, really good. Some other things that you might want to have in your house if you're going to be doing a trim shake every day, you need to get some basic ingredients in your home. Okay? So for some extra healthy fats, you got to eat healthy fats to burn fat, guys. Okay? So these low-fat fads are ridiculous. That's a bunch of sugar and junk, and your body needs fat to make hormones. You need healthy cholesterol levels. So one of the things you can do is get a really good virgin coconut oil. This is the brand that I prefer and trust. How people source their ingredients and process them is very, very important. That's why I use doTERRA essential oils only. Same thing with Tropical Traditions coconut oil. Big fan of them. They don't pay me to say that. I just like to say it because I love their products. I will only use their coconut oil. Another option is this coconut manna, which from other companies like Tropical Tradition, it can be called coconut cream concentrate. And it's a little bit different than the coconut oil. It's a little bit more like cream, or I don't know, it's a little less oil and a little more cream. So it's like the meat of the coconut. And that gives it a slightly different texture and flavor. So I prefer that in some of my recipes over the actual coconut oil. Then I'm going to tell you my controversial ingredient. It's not controversial to me, but it's controversial to so many people that comment on my Instagram and Facebook, is an egg. Yes, it's raw. No, you're not going to put a hard-boiled egg in your trim shake. I get that question a lot. That would be disgusting, texture-wise. You're going to put a raw egg in here, but there's only one kind of raw egg that you would ever consider eating. That is a pasture-raised egg. So that is not cage-free. That's not organic. That is an egg that is raised by a chicken that can just wander around and eat bugs and is not just like hand-fed corn all day long. And, you know, can actually like move around freely, get fresh air, etc. That makes a huge difference on the health of eating a raw egg. So I add that for extra protein. Makes a big difference. It gives a nice texture. You don't taste the egg. You're not going to think that's gross. You're not even going to know what's in there. That's the secret to having yummy ingredients in your trim shake, because you can add stuff that aren't necessarily yummy on their own, and you can eat them without really tasting them. And so the raw egg is one. The other one that is going to be in here that you do not want to taste by itself, I promise, is called Terra Greens. This is non-GMO, beyond organic fruits, vegetables, and grasses that you are not eating in your diet, guys. You're not sitting around eating like 3 salads a day and tons of raw fruits and vegetables. You're just not. And so this is how you get those extra. Now, I'm not saying that you don't still need to eat greens. I eat greens every day. I eat kale and collard greens and spinach and stuff like that every night for dinner. But I still need to get my levels of fruits and vegetables up, and this is how I do it. There's also folic acid and calcium, magnesium, vitamin D, I believe, is in here. I'm trying to think. There's lots of good stuff in here that you need nutritionally, especially if you're like pregnant or nursing. So you don't want, it says on here to like add it to water and drink it. Don't do that to yourself. You're just going to be mad at doTERRA and mad at me if you do that. So this is one of those ingredients we're going to sneak into our trim shake. So we're eating it and we don't know. Okay. Sometimes it makes your trim shake green. Imagine that. eating something that's green when it's supposed to be green. So if you have an issue with like, oh my gosh, it's green, so it's going to be gross, then close your eyes when you drink it, okay? Or use the chocolate trim shake, because then everything will look like it's chocolate. So if it's a psychological issue, then you're probably going to want to use the chocolate, okay? Or add some cocoa to your vanilla shake. Then I also use one or the other of these in my trim shakes. I use either flaxseed, and I want to make sure the flaxseed is ground, and so my magic, whatever it's called, my Ninja, is going to grind the flaxseed for me so I can use whole flaxseed. If you don't have a really super, super high-powered blender, then you need to grind, like in a coffee grinder, grind your flaxseed first. It needs to be ground in order for you to digest it properly and actually get the nutritional benefits from it. But my Ninja will be able to grind that for me. I use this when I'm making a recipe. So I have some recipes that are kind of like desserts, like peach cobbler or pumpkin pie. When I want it to have sort of a pie or cookie-ish texture to it, then I'll use flaxseed. If not, if I'm doing a different type of recipe, then I will use chia seeds. And they make black ones, they make white ones. So again, if you have an issue with what color your food is, you have different options if that's going to freak you out. This one's kind of brownish colored. And so again, you know, close your eyes if you don't like the color, or just get the white ones. They do make white ones. Those are some great sources of protein that you can add to your trim shake. It's going to give you, it's going to make it more filling. It will thicken it just a little bit so it's not runny. There's lots of good reasons. The flaxseed is great at helping to get rid of extra estrogen, which we all seem to have because of our environment and our diet. The other thing I'm going to add is I'm going to add this, what am I trying to say? Vitamin C powder. Look at this label and just see that this is a food-based vitamin C. So doTERRA doesn't make a vitamin C powder, so I found this brand that I really like, and it is from a food source. Vitamin C, a lot of times, just like those junky multivitamins that have polyphenols that come from coffee and tea. I mean, I don't sit around and eat a nice coffee and tea salad, so I want like my polyphenols to come from fruits and vegetables. Same thing with your vitamin C. You want it to come from real food, not ascorbic acid. So read your labels and know what you're reading, and this is from berries. So acerola cherry is a good source, some wild berries, so that's what I use. And it's a powder, and I just add some of that. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to make this, and it's going to take just a minute. You're going to see how fast this, once you have the ingredients and you know what you want to make. So the one I'm about to make, I like to call Tropical Contact High, and I have this really awesome blend of mixed fruit medley, and you can see it's got strawberries, it's got peaches, it has pineapples, mango, so it's very tropically. And we're going to use the vanilla trim shake. So I start all my shakes in a base of organic almond milk. This is unsweetened, unflavored. And the best thing to do would be to make your own almond milk. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That's not going to happen in my house. Very busy mom. I'm a very busy CEO of a multi-million-dollar business. Do I have time to sit around and make my own almond milk? No. So that's just unlikely to happen in most of our lives. If you have the time and energy to do that, more power to you. You're awesome. Please come live with me. But I like this particular brand. I really trust the brand. And this is the almond milk that I like to use. Other options could be, if you don't mind doing dairy, I would recommend raw, unpasteurized, grass-fed dairy from a trusted source where you know the farmer. That would be what I would do. I wouldn't be doing any low-fat anything or other. Some people do yogurt. Again, it would need to be raw, grass-fed yogurt, in my opinion. I'm not a nutritionist. I'm just a person who has turned their health around using nutrition, essential oils, and other natural solutions. So these are all my opinions. Okay, so I've got this awesome Ninja blender, and it's got little numbers on it that you may not be able to see in this lighting, but I'm going to fill this up with about 200 milliliters, because apparently I'm from the United Kingdom now. So I'm using milliliters, but I've got 200 milliliters of almond milk, and that is my base. The next thing I do, and this is going to be a real test of my culinary skills, which really I don't have very many culinary skills, is to crack an egg with one hand. I think I can do it. Look at me. Julia Child, eat your heart out right now. Okay, so I've got a raw egg, and I actually have a paper towel over here, which is awesome, so I can wipe all that extra raw egg off my fingers. So that is my base, and then I'm going to add a little bit of chia seeds to this recipe. Okay, So like a tablespoon is good. I'm going to put in a little bit of my powdered vitamin C. I'm not a big measurer, so I can't tell you how much that was. I'm like an eyeball type person, and I go by taste and just guessing. That's just how I roll. Sorry if that offends you. If you need a measurement, I don't know what to tell you. You can look at that and guess. Then I've got a pretty substantial tablespoon, like a generous tablespoon of that coconut cream. Put that in there. Definitely want a little bit of a coconutty flavor to my tropical flavored smoothie. And then I'm going to get a scoop of the Terra Greens and dump that in there. And a scoop of the vanilla. I sure hope my scoop is scooped for me because I only have one hand. And I'm going to put that in. Okay, now that's all wonderful and great. However, if you drink it like this, it's going to be a weird texture. I'm just telling you, it's probably not going to enjoy it. I have to have something frozen in my trim shake for me to actually eat it and to do it without wincing. So this gives you a lot of options. You can use cold pureed organic pumpkin if you want to do like a pumpkin pie thing. You can do frozen organic fruits of all different kinds. Like major grocery store chains now are just carrying lots of organic, unsweetened. Make sure you read the label. I got in trouble before just assuming if it's organic there's no sugar. No, you got to read your labels. So you can use frozen fruits in there. You can, what else can you do? I'm trying to think. Oh, cold nut butter. So I don't do peanuts or pistachios, just tree nuts. So we're talking like almond butter, cashew butter. You could add that for like a peanut butter cup type shake with the chocolate trim shake. So those are just different options. So what we're going to do today for our tropical is we're going to add these frozen tropical fruits in here. And I just kind of fill up. I guess it would help if you could see what I was doing, huh? I give myself just a little space for this to blend in the top. So you can see I leave a little space there. Plus, if you make too much, it's really too much to try and drink. Okay? So the only thing is left to do is to add essential oils. Now you're thinking, oh my gosh, she's going to put essential oils in a plastic container. Yes. There's a lot of liquid already in here, and I'm just going to do a drop. And so I'm not stressed out about that, okay? What you can do is you can actually pour this, when you're done mixing it, you can pour it into a jar. I just like to add the essential oil now so it mixes in and it's evenly spread. So if you're worried about it sitting there in your plastic, then just pour it into a jar and drink it out of that later, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you two different options. If you have one of the basic kits or if you attended an event and got yourself some wild orange, this would be really good in here. There's lots of essential oils you can add to flavor. This is the other thing that makes it unique when you use oils in your shake is you can do a lot more flavors. Like you can do cardamom in your peach cobbler shake, and you can do cassia in your pumpkin pie shake, and it's awesome how you can have all these different flavors. So since this is tropical, I'm gonna use tangerine. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the only way to get tangerine oil is to buy the Sensational Summer Kit, which is a limited time only product. And so if you don't have the tangerine, no worries. You can really use any citrus that you want. And I'm going to put 1 or 2 drops in here. I actually got 3, but that's okay. Don't tell anybody. And then I'm going to close this up, and then I'm going to turn on my blender and walk away so you don't have to hear the loud noise while it's mixing. And then I'm just going to tell you how to get your hands on your own essential oils so that you know how you can take advantage of that $100 free if you're new. So bear with me, let me just turn this on and then hold your ears for 1 second. Okay. So, while that is blending, which is really loud, I'm going to tell you how to get your own essential oils and make sure you take advantage of those freebies. So when you get started with doTERRA, the best way to do that is to choose a starter kit. I am going to post a link when I finish here to the different starter kits that are available with doTERRA. And you can choose the one that fits the size of your family and the size of your budget. And when you choose a starter kit, you get your membership to doTERRA free. So instead of paying $35 for a bunch of paper and stickers that don't have any health benefits, you actually get a free membership, and then you can spend that $35 on oils that your family needs. And so choose your starter kit, get your membership free. A lot of people who who invite people to come to these events will give you a gift for enrolling with a kit, and a lot of times it is an essential oil reference book. And so check with them. Always go back to the person that invited you to come to the event and to try their oils, and let them help you get started. You may be tempted to, oh, I want to go with the lady who's doing the video because she knows a lot of stuff. No. The best person to help you is the person who invited you to the event, who cared about you personally and invited you and shared their oils with you. So find out what their freebies are, because everybody does something special for their enrollees. A lot of times it is an oil reference book. Then, if you get started with any enrollment kit in the month of February, and then you place an order in March, then you can get $100 in free oils in March. Now, how you place that order in March is you use our amazing rewards program. Besides the oils and the great support community that we have, the loyalty rewards program is the best, probably the third best thing about doTERRA, and that's because every time you purchase, you get anywhere up to from 10 to 30% back in free products and everything that you buy. You get special prices on things that are not available outside the program, and you get free shipping rewards. So you can also get one free product automatically every month just by ordering by the 15th. So when you enroll in February with a kit and place a $100 oil order on your loyalty rewards program in March, you automatically get $100 free. So if you enroll tonight or tomorrow or anytime this week, you can take advantage of those buy one, get one free specials, and you can get the wholesale prices on those. And you can also take advantage of the free shipping rewards and all of those good things that happen. So make sure that you talk to the person that invited you to this event, and they can make sure that you get the best deals. Don't try to do it on your own. You're smart, and I'm sure you can order on your own, but we can make sure we steer you to the best deals. So trust us. Okay, now I'm going to walk back in here just so you can see the results of my trim shake, and then I will let you go. Okay, I know that's just super loud, so I didn't want you to have to hear the full impact of that. All right, so let me turn this around. Well, actually, let me open this first. This is hard to do with one hand. All right. Ooh, that looks really good. Okay, so I'm going to turn this around and let you see my tropical contact high. Okay, let me get under some light here. So it's got a little bit of an orangey color because of all of the peaches and mangoes and pineapple in here, but it still has a little green because of the Terra grains. So again, you can avoid that by using chocolate or something like that, and that'll cover up that greenish taste, a greenish color. Let me taste it. Let me first show you the texture. See how it's like, it's not gloppy thick. It'll pour right out, but it's not runny, because that's because of the frozen fruit. Let me taste it and I'll give you the verdict. That is very good, if I do say so myself. So, as delicious as that is, I would not drink that every morning. And that is why I have created many, many delicious trim shake recipes, which you can find on this page. You can find on my Instagram at OilShares. And if you're a member of my team, I will share them with you in our secret Facebook support group. So, don't be afraid of the trim shakes. Don't be afraid of the Terra greens. Just learn how to use them properly. And make sure you understand that weight management isn't just something that you do with weight management products. It's something that begins with healthy supplementation, healthy nutrition, and proper oil use every day. And you'll get great benefits. I am thankful that you spent this time with me tonight. I hope that you will ask if you're part of our group or a guest of someone on our team to join our BOGO event. And if so, we will be seeing you quite a bit this week on our BOGO event. You're going to love it, you're going to have fun, and you're going to get lots of free stuff. Have an awesome night.